Hey everybody, it's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. So if you don't want to plank, what I'm going to suggest is you just stand up and you can do this barefoot or in shoes and you're just going to do like a little bouncing. So my feet actually never leave the floor, my toes are always on the floor. I'm just bouncing my heels up and down. It's a little early in the day to do this. I like to do it like between 1 and 3 when you get that slump before you turn to candy or chocolate. Sometimes I still turn to chocolate or coffee, but sometimes that bounce is just what you need. All right, so I've been expecting 2 new boxes of bees. They come in like a shoebox size screened box with about 10,000 bees and 1 queen. And so last weekend I was in New York City, and I think many of you know we've also had like a construction project going on in our house. And so we've had construction crew here a lot. And it was Saturday around 5 o'clock. And the guy working on our kitchen texts me and says, Maggie, USPS is here with a bunch of bees. What should I do? So I call him immediately and apologize and ask if he'd be okay accepting them and putting them in our garage, and that we had a bee suit. And he was very willing to help. I'm so grateful. We got home from New York at midnight, and it was the weekend. It had dipped down in temperature a lot, and I was really worried about them because they're pretty exposed in this box. So the first time ever, I brought the bees into the house. I put like a space heater to keep it around 55 degrees, and then the next day I installed them, and they went in seemingly pretty healthy. And then for the first time ever, the bees, normally in 3 to 5 days, they've released the queen. They have to eat their way through sugar to her. They hadn't released her. So for every year, it's a new learning experience. So on day 5, they hadn't released her, and I was like, I'll give them a little more time. On day 7, they still hadn't released her. So I released her, and I'm going to check later today to see the outcome of that. So fingers crossed, but always something new with these bees. And apparently anyone who is here helping us out gets a little taste of that. So as always, have a wonderful day and keep moving.